Hello teacher, today I'm gonna show my video demonstration. I'm gonna show you all the progress I have been done so far. So first we're gonna go to my main project right here, and it's a update the version link in your hosting site. So here we're gonna go right here. As you can see, it goes straight to my app. So let's update, and as you can see, it's running on production. So as a second point, say describe the features you have implemented. And okay, so I have implemented the CRUD so far for task manager, users, role, team, and also I created features for sign up and logging. So I'm gonna show you all of them and test it, see, and test all of them. So as first part, we have task. So let's create a task right now. So create, let's fill it up all these fields. So as you can see, this is the task that I just created. So let's edit. So now the state is changed. So as you can see, it's a create application. It was in to do, now it's in progress, and now it's in medium. So if we put right here, we grabbed all the data, we can edit. So if we just want delete, we just go and delete, and see we can confirm that the CRUD for tasks are working. Now let's go straight with users. Okay, now we should see Hugo Smith or users right here, so we can confirm it's created. So let's see and let's edit. So now it's gonna be Victor. And how we can confirm, because the ID is 62, so we should see the 62 updated. So let's do, and so right here we see now is Victor Gomez, Victor Smith, and let's see, let's change it to admin. So now it's admin, and let's go and delete it for see if it's working. Now it's working. Let's go to roles. Okay, So here, right here, we see it is administrator or is not. So let's try to edit. Now it's gonna be finance, gonna be account. Okay, so right here we see that my role was updated. So let's delete it and it's gone. Let's refresh and it doesn't show up. So it's working. Now let's go ahead and try team. Let's create new team. So right here we create new team, junior developers. Let's try to edit. Let's say to Juan. New team part 2. Senior. Let's try. So this was updated and let's delete it. Okay, now let's go to sign up to, okay, so something happened in this part. Sign up is connected to users. So what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna validate if that any of the users have the same email address, we cannot save in our database. So let's create a new user and let's check if the email validation is working. So for this case, I'm gonna check any of the email users and see if like validate. Okay, so in this part, we're gonna take this one for testing purposes. And we're gonna, and it should give us a error saying that we cannot continue. So let's try. So as you can see, here is the error because this email is already in use. So we cannot have two users with the same email. So now let's create, or let's try to use other one. Okay, so now it's working. Now it gives us it successfully was created and the ID was 63. So we just can go ahead right here. And here you go. There is Camilo Pasto with the ID 63 and the pass, and we could like have like edit them as a admin right now. And so now Camilo Pasto is an admin, or if we want like go back to user, is an user. Now I'm gonna process to show you like my login. So here, as you can see, I have email and password. So like the main object or the main goal is basically like validate with my users that I have here. So that's gonna be my next step. So in this case, I'm gonna try to use Camilo Pasto. So let's grab Camilo Pasto right here and it should validate. So I created validation for the password and the validation if the user exists. So here, let's try. So as we can see, Camilo Pasto have the password 1234. So now let's try with a wrong password. So 12345. So we show you incorrect password, so it's working. So now with the correct password and the wrong email. So now say the user doesn't exist. So now let's try with all the information correct. It should give us a success message. So here you go. There you go, Camilo Pasto. So now I'm gonna talk about a little bit about the features that were not implemented, and the challenges I had in this project. So first, I go the challenges that I have to implement. So first of all, have to be the access of the for the logging and sign up. So trying to show certain screens to the users and admins. So that's kind of the main issue and the main like uh, challenge I'm gonna face. Also, the certain things that I have to do is like, for example, task manager, I have to grab teams from this CRUD. So I have to grab teams in a input type select, grabbing all the teams, like the list of all the teams. So we just call grab and put it the team. We don't have to like type it because like it's supposed like have to be have foreign keys between different tables. And so the same gonna be for team. The team have to be related with users. So that's kind of the other challenge I have. So try to grab the information from the database into the front end. So that's kind of more backend work. Also, I'm gonna talk you a little bit about the challenge I have. I'm gonna show you my code a little bit right here. So the challenge I had like mostly was like the roots, like working with roots was really kind of stressful in certain point because I never use React, so I have to learn how to use and grab certain roots, and also like after you understand how the roots work, like you could easily add the 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 front end that you want. Also, other point like really hard is like the packages, the node versions that you have to get because like certain node versions work, certain other node versions doesn't work, depending on your system. Also, the other main challenge I have, and it was that is my code is working on production, as you can see. So Vercel is working, but the GitHub is not grabbing, but it's still in production. So as I talked you before, teacher, this was I changed the npm roots. I changed the scripts in the JSON in my JSON file, package JSON, and I add scripts in Vercel, and also like all of that doesn't work. So apparently looks like it's a problem from GitHub based on my investigation. So that's kind of the main challenge I have. Also, the part of the investigation about how we use Supabase and the documentation, watch certain tutorials, watch tutorials in LinkedIn. So it was like kind of big research to accomplish this. Um, so yep, now I'm gonna be working on the login and the access of certain screens, and also grabbing information into the forms, and like trying to add uh, connection between certain forms. So that's my video demonstration so far, teacher. So thank you very much, and I hope it goes well. Thank you.